It was a morning in Los Angeles. The sun peeked through the clouds, casting a warm glow over the city. Robert Downey Jr. had just finished a film meeting and was strolling down the street, sipping his coffee. He loved walking along Hollywood Boulevard. It always brought back memories of his early days, reminding him of how far he had come. As he walked, his eyes landed on a man sitting on the sidewalk at a street corner. His clothes were tattered, his beard unkempt, and his eyes filled with sadness. He was mumbling something under his breath. Robert slowed his steps, studying the man's face. A strange feeling washed over him. This man. He looked familiar. Curious, Robert stepped closer. "Excuse me, what's your name?" he asked. The man slowly lifted his head, locking eyes with Robert. There was a brief silence. Then with a trembling voice, he said, "You don't recognize me, Robbie?" "It's me. Ethan Miller." Robert's heart pounded. Ethan. His childhood best friend. They had trained together at acting school, shared the same stage, and dreamed of making it big. But over time, their paths had drifted apart. Robert had risen to the top of Hollywood, while Ethan had disappeared from the spotlight. "Ethan, how is this possible? The last time I saw you was years ago. What happened?" Robert's voice wavered. Ethan looked down, exhaling heavily. "Life happened. A few bad choices, a few wrong turns. And one morning I woke up on the streets, acting dreams long gone." Robert stared at his old friend, his mind racing. He had made his own mistakes in the past, dark times when he too had lost his way. But people had helped him, given him a second chance. And now, Ethan needed that same chance. Without hesitation, Robert said, "You can't stay out here, Ethan. We're going to fix this, together." Pulling out his phone, he called his assistant. "Find a hotel room for Ethan right away and get in touch with a good rehab center. We need to help him." Ethan's eyes welled up as he looked at Robert. "Why are you doing this, man? No one has cared about me in years." Robert placed a firm hand on his friend's shoulder. "Because you once believed in me. Now it's my turn." Within an hour, Ethan was showered, dressed in clean clothes, and settling into a warm hotel room. But Robert didn't stop there. He reached out to his industry contacts, setting up a fresh start for Ethan. He arranged for him to enter rehab, reconnect with the acting world, and even land a small role, his first in years. Weeks passed. Ethan fought his battles and won. He regained his strength, his confidence, and most importantly, his passion. One night, he stepped onto a theater stage once again. From the shadows backstage, Robert watched, his heart swelling with pride. After the show, Ethan turned to Robert and said, "If you hadn't believed in me again, I wouldn't be standing here today." Robert smiled softly. "The only thing that really mattered was you believing in yourself again, my friend." And just like that, a friendship once lost was reborn, a second chance at life, and a story worth telling.